It might come as a surprise, maybe not, that New Jersey is naming a rest stop in his honor. It all began with a campaign promise by the then gubernatorial candidate, Christine Todd Whitman. Norma Shanik has the story.
Governor Whitman says she's making good on another campaign promise. During an early morning visit to the controversial Howard Stern radio show, Whitman told the shock jock she planned to name a rest area on Route 295 in Burlington County in his honor. Stern wanted one on the turnpike, but that wasn't possible.
This is the first rest stop on the southbound area that we are dedicating to Howard Stern.
Ooh, wow.
This is going to look like.
Look at that.
Because 295 is an interstate highway, technically New Jersey doesn't have the right to name this rest stop. So what the governor plans to do is to put a plaque here honoring Howard Stern.
He certainly went out of his way to endorse me during the campaign. We talked about this. I said we'd do it. We'd put a plaque up at this particular rest stop, and I really don't think it's a major issue.
This is what the plaque would look like. Now, if the state should honor a man many consider vulgar and racist.
Come on, let's not get ridiculous about this. It's not giving him a state sanction any more than George Pataki's appointing him as a commissioner to a highway or a road commission at $1 a year does.
Stern, of course, has legions of fans.
Well known, and I think he ought to have something better than a truck stop named after him.
But not everyone believes he deserves such an honor.
I think he should have a toilet named after him.
Think this is kind of appropriate or what?
For him, I guess. Truck stop fits.
Why?
For him. Because he's scum.
If this is how Lucy would have to stoop, then what else is she going to do?
Howard Stern is famous for his trash mouth and bathroom humor. He's not expected to clean that up soon, but now that his name will be identified with a rest stop, maybe he can at least clean things up here. I'm Norma Shanik for Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
In Baltimore, we're on an FM station now. Welcome. Live 105.7 FM. Thank the Lord. 10 years in the waiting or more. I remember the first day we went on the AM station in Baltimore. Everyone said, well, it's an AM station.
We struggled through.
Yeah. Hey, Pat, you're on the air. Go ahead, Pat. Oops, Pat, go ahead.
Hello.
Hey, Pat.
Who's this?
Howard.
Howard. What's up, Howard? What's going on?
Hey, man.
What's going on? I met you up in, you were at, it looked like a family wedding, up in the Green Tree Country Club.
Was that the one in Westchester?
That's right.
That was last summer.
That's right. Now, I was the drunk bartender, which I never pissed at my own wedding.
That was my cousin.
I walked to the other wedding reception. I'm walking through, and I see some hot blonde, and you're standing there with her, and you're parting ways. She goes in the bathroom, and you're standing in front of me. I see the hair from the back. I met you before at Twisted Sister concert. I said, hey, is that Howard? And you keep walking. I said, hey, Howard, come on, is that you? And you turn around. You go, yeah, it's me. I said, what's up, brother? And I go to shake your hand, and you continue on to the...
F word?
Huh?
Don't say the F word.
No, I apologize.
We're on the radio, brother.
I didn't know I was.
So we were in the bathroom. I was about to go to the urinal, and you want to shake my hand.
I go to shake your hand, right? And you're like, you know...
What's wrong with that, homo?
Huh?
What's wrong with that, homo?
What's wrong with that, homo? Listen to me. I tell you right now.
I'm in a men's room about to handle my own penis. I don't want to touch your filthy hand and touch my penis. Are you crazy?
You got
Why don't we French kiss, you homo?
I am the biggest hung Irishman in the world, and I
don't care what you are. I don't want to kiss you or handle you in a bathroom with other men.
Listen, let what tell you something.
What part of this don't you understand?
The part I don't understand is that I go to shake your hand, and you look at me, and this is previous to touching my own person.
I don't know whether you've touched yourself yet or not. I walk into a men's room. You're there standing there. You think I want to touch a guy who's just...
And Howard,
Holy cow.
I said, Howard.
What, do I have to subject myself to every one of your germs?
Every one of my germs. Howard, I told you, and verbatim, I said, Howard, my lad.
My lad.
My lad. I washed my hands before I touched Pat Mahoney's little lad.
This guy's drunk in the bathroom.
Sounds drunk now. Does
I know.
he ever sober?
He's drunk in a men's room. I'm at my cousin's wedding.
All right?
The guy wants to shake my hand. I'm not sure whether he just finished peeing or he's about to go pee. I know I'm about to. I said to you, I don't know who you are. I don't know your history. I don't know what the hell is on your hand.
I met you at the Twisted Sister concert in 1989.
All right. So did I shake your hand then?
No, you didn't. But I said, Howard, watch out. The rabbi's coming right up behind you.
I got to go.
Nervous.
I got to go,
you
Pat.
got nervous.
Yeah, Pat. You have no idea. It's my worst nightmare, this guy.
Howard, I was the drunk bartender come up to you and said you had to wash your lad. I had to wash your lad. And I said, Howard.
Yeah. Imagine you're in the bathroom with this guy.
Oh, my God.
I remember this guy. I was like, hey, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you. He goes, come on, let's shake hands. I go, you know what, Pat? I said, I'm about to pee. You know, I don't want to shake your hand.
Oh, what a
I was not. I mean, it was pretty obvious why. I mean, what else you want to do? You want to stare at my penis? Wacko.
So then he calls back to call you on it a year later.
Yeah.
You know, I had a similar thing happen to me on Saturday, Howard. This was really bad. I did this appearance at like a DVD store, right? So we leave. I'm on maybe 3 or 4 miles down the road, and I tell the driver, I said, listen, man, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you just pull over at a restaurant or somewhere? Pulled over to the restaurant. I walk right in. I go right to the bathroom. Sit down. I had to make a number 2, you know?
Oy.
I'm sitting there all alone, but I'm like 4 miles away from where I was.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I hear footsteps come in, and I hear some guy go, P.U. Smells like a Baba Booey S in here.
Oh, no.
The guy, like, followed me into the bathroom. So then I walk out, and he's like, man, you got a stinky doo-doo. And I'm like, can't I just go to the bathroom, man?
How come he came in to smell it?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's so happy now. He has this information.
He smelled your poop.
I was humiliated, I have to say.
I don't blame you. I would hold it in. I wouldn't care.
But he left. He went away.
Yeah, I was 4 miles away.
I don't care where you are. I don't make a duty in public, period.
I mean, you've had to from time to time.
Who?
Yes, yes.
Tell you, Robin, I don't do it.
You can't not have had enough a situation where you hadn't.
My body, I swear to you, shuts down so efficiently. Talk about mind over matter. Mind over fecal matter.
You've never, like, been sick.
No.
See, because I was thinking, like...
If I get home, I got to go right away.
See, I was thinking, like, okay, say, like, Tom Cruise, right? He gets in his car, and he's got an hour ride to wherever. He's never had to stop and go.
I guess. And maybe his body's like mine. It shuts down.
Everybody couldn't be like you. Most people have to go sometime.
Your brain can control that.
The only place I can do that is on a plane.
Wrong.
I swear, that's me.
But I'm saying, you're probably hurting yourself by holding it like that.
Maybe. Maybe I need a colonic.
You really never you've never been on a 3-hour ride somewhere?
No.
Like when you went up to see that football game?
No.
Right? 2 hours, you never had to let go?
I have to pee.
But wait a second.
No duty.
You left your house that morning, right?
Go ahead.
2 hours to the football game.
Right.
Watch the football game for a couple hours, 2 hours home, and nothing. You didn't have to go.
Nope. I came home, and you know what? I have to go once a day pretty much for my duties. And it only happens when I get home.
That's it.
I'm so afraid of making a duty in public. I don't want to be doing it.
A couple times when I work construction, you got to go in that spackle bucket sometimes.
That is so gross.
I won't do it. This doesn't happen. My whole body shuts down. My sphincter closes way up.
You know, my friend worked construction. My buddy Frankie works construction, and they go, guys go in a spackle bucket. And he says what happens is, nobody throws it away. So sometimes you have to go get spackle, and you accidentally open up a bucket that's been there for like a week. It's just so foul.
Well, the older guys do it to you as a joke. They'll go, hey, man, go clean out that spackle bucket.
Yeah, but Artie, you do it on an airplane. I don't know anyone who does that.
Let me tell you something, man. Only in an absolute emergency. It's happened about 4 times.
Never with me.
Tell you, man.
It doesn't happen with me, boy. I tell you, I could fly 16 hours. I wouldn't make a duty.
I've never done that.
Well, I'm not going in a plane.
Me neither.
One time.
See, you have control.
Well, I can tell you, I know what that's like, because when I first left home to go to college, I wouldn't go all week. I had to go home on the weekend.
Right.
Just to do that.
When I go on vacation, I can't make a duty for 3 days. Because I'm not home. My body's saying, when are you going to get me home so I can make my duty?
There's nothing better than a home field crap. There really isn't. You want
Didn't you once go in your pants?
Once by accident.
Or pantyhose, actually.
Didn't you fill up your pantyhose with a big present?
I'll tell you what, I considered it on a plane. Just going in my, you know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Get out of here. That would be worse.
Well, that's how gross it is. One time I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to just go.
You must have been on heroin.
I'm going to just go and see if the guy next to me...
Oh, no.
if somebody makes, a stink part of the pump, I ended up going in the bathroom. But I thought about it for a good 10 minutes.
Party's disgusting.
I thought about it for a good 10 minutes. That's how much I didn't want to go in there.
So, Howard, but people are insects, because this weekend I was on a plane, right? This lady takes her baby, puts it on the tray table, and starts changing it right there. The kid had a dirty diaper and smelt up the whole plane.
No, you got to do that in the bathroom. But it's very hard.
You got to get up from your seat to do that.
You should get a ticket or something. I mean, what an insect to do that. Oh, but Howard, I used to keep a Gatorade bottle in my car because I used to, drive a lot and stuff like that. I can't tell how many times I would hit a bump and then spill all over me. You know what I mean? I mean, it's if you don't have good aim or something like that.
You would go in a Gatorade bottle while you were driving?
Yeah, you got to get up.
Would you pull over to the side of the road?
No, not at all. I was driving.
Why you have your foot on the pedal?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you had an LIE.
That's awesome.
But you got to have good aim, and you can't hit any bumps.
You get a ticket for being on your cell phone, but no problem going to the bathroom in a Gatorade bottle.
No, but it's funny. If
I do that in the back of my limo sometimes. I get on my knees because I can't stand up.
You're not driving.
No. Oh, yeah. So what are you going to do? You can't get a bathroom. And then I pour the contents out onto the street. I pull over and I pull it on the street. What am I going to do? One time my daughter had to do it. My little one. I held a Snapple bottle.
What?
Yeah, sure.
She went in a bottle?
Sure.
You never dropped a deuce back there, though, right?
No.
So listen, how would you react to
limo drivers drop a deuce in the back.
Who did that? Did Ronnie do that?
No, Ronnie's buddy. He was picking up some rabbi out on Long Island. And he had to go so bad that he took a box. And he went in the back of the limo. Rabbi was like wasn't even coming out of the house. In the middle of it, the rabbi comes out, knocking on the door. So the guy goes out the other door, takes the box, throws it in the trunk. And the whole place stinks like a bathroom. The rabbi gets in and knew right away the guy dropped a deuce. Ronnie once went and made in his pants when he was driving. And he whipped off his underwear. He threw it up into a tree. So somewhere like in Central Park, there's like a duty underpants and a tree. There's a duty tree.
I told you I had an accident.
Hey, Ma, look at that. This underpants tree.
I told you I had an accident here about 4 years ago.
I remember that.
In here?
Yeah, what happened?
He threw his underwear in the little garbage pail in the bathroom.
What happened was I was closing on my house, and I was just all freaked out. And,
were the underwear like completely messy, or did you just dump all the contents into the toilet and just throw the...
No, it didn't get that bad. It wasn't solid enough to dump anywhere.
Right.
What happened was I was at the urinal, but my stomach was churning. I was freaking out about buying this house. Was it too much money? And I went to make some gas, and
you had an accident?
I had an accident.
A full accident.
A full accident. But you know what I did? I did something real even grosser. I reached into the garbage pail, and I took all those dirty paper towels that people left in there, and I pulled them out, and I stuck the underwear, and then put them back on top.
Right.
And then I had to scrub my hands.
Well, you don't have your name sewn in your underwear like what my mom does for me, do you?
But it was so embarrassing.
Yeah, so they could trace it.
Yeah, I'd have to rip the labels out.
I told you the ultimate loser story was I pulled over once, messed up, drunk.
You went on your neighbor's bathroom on the lawn?
No, no, it was in the woods. My buddy was driving, and I pulled over, and I went in the woods, and... You pull your pants down and you get like a bridge there. I crapped into my pants and pulled my pants up and got back in the car thinking I went in the woods.
So it was back in your pants?
And when I got back in the car, they were all like, something stinks. And I was like, what? And they were like, oh, you must have... I said, no, I went in the woods. And
you realize you hit your pants.
You know the best part of the story, Howard? He left his pants somewhere.
I had to take the pants and underwear off and throw them on the side of the road, and I walked home, and I couldn't get in my house because my wallet and keys
were in your pants.
Were in my pants. And the next morning when I woke up, I realized that on the side of the road there was a pair of pants with a bunch of crap in them, and the other thing in them, the only other thing was my ID. Like a cop finds a pair of pants because some loser went.
So did you go find them?
No.
So what did you do? You walked home naked?
I walked about a half a block. Because I had a long flannel.
Bottomless. Artie doesn't mind being bottomless. It's when he has to take his shirt off.
Would you walk a half a block with nothing on your bottom?
I had a long flannel on, and covered it.
But you didn't care that your ID and money and credit card...
Yes, the next morning it was horrifying.
Did you go back to get it?
No, I was hoping maybe someone would...
Don't you need that stuff? Don't you need your credit cards and...
Driver's license?
This was years ago. I didn't have a credit card. I had a driver's license.
You didn't want to get your license?
Well, I figured maybe someone would return it or something.
Like if I made in my pants and I was drunk and I left my pants by the side of the road and I left my wallet in it, I'd go back looking for my wallet. Because you know some kid's going to find it, the duty and everything.
Nothing. There was never any consequences.
Yo, Howard, it's about like 2 or 3 weeks ago. My buddy put a log in a cup. Like, you know, a cup that you'd find in a hotel, because it was in a hotel room. Went to Bob Levy's room. We put it in the corner of his room. Like, you know, nobody left it there. It took him about 5 minutes. He goes, what is that? And then we started laughing. He was like, get that thing out of here. Get it out of here. The thing was all steaming up.
Oh.
It was great.
You guys just love to like, play with duty.
It's funny. It's not?
It's weird.
He was mad.
I mean, you know what? At some point, you just want to, like, relax.
No.
You guys can't relax.
Not at all.
Like with the practical jokes every minute.
Every minute, hijinks.
I don't want to go back to my room and smell somebody's duty.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's a killing offense.
You know, but some people have no problem with it. I remember we went on the road once, and Jackie was with us, and I brought a friend to Jackie's room, and Jackie was making a duty sitting on the toilet, but the guy said something interesting, so Jackie opened the door, and while he was sitting on the toilet, was in the middle of the conversation.
I was there. I was there one time when I went in Jackie's room and he moved his bowels, and it was like, dude, courtesy flush, something.
Yeah, but don't keep the door open.
Right.
I don't want to see you on the toilet.
Right.
He lit a match. He held a match while he told the story.
What would you do in this situation? I'm flying to L.A. once, first class, and I'm sitting next to a guy who's kind of a celebrity. I don't know if I want to say his name, but he's a...
Who is it?
Film critic.
Yeah. Roger Ebert.
No, it was. It's a major, like, film critic.
Gene Siskel.
No, the guy with the mustache.
Gene Shalit.
Gene Shalit.
Joel Siegel.
Joel Siegel.
Okay, whatever.
All right, go ahead.
And I'm sitting there, and I got a bunch of newspapers because it's a 6-hour flight. And he says to me, he's got the window seat, I got the aisle. He goes, hey, can I borrow your daily news? And I go, sure. I hadn't read it yet. I give him.
He took it to the bathroom.
This is what he does. He goes, I'll take this into my office. He makes like a little giggly remark, and then he gets up and goes into the bathroom with my daily news. And he's in there, Howard, he's in there for like 20 minutes, and I'm just thinking, he's getting, number 2 all over my daily news.
Of course.
So he walks back.
Oh, that's rude.
He walks back out, and the paper's all crumpled up, and he hands it back to me, and I just said, just put it down there, man. I'll get it. And I just read the other papers and didn't touch the paper.
Of course not. That's disgusting.
That's inconsiderate.
Yeah, you certainly shouldn't borrow somebody's paper for that.
Hey, Brett.
Yeah, hey, Howard, what's up?
What's up?
So, Casey might know a little bit about this. This is about a lot of years ago when I was in high school. I was wrestling and sucking, like, a lot of weight. So, like, 4 days before the tournament, I used to basically pig out, and then I used to take a ton of laxatives. And then I wouldn't go to the bathroom until, like, after I weighed in the tournament. So I would do this, and then usually the first match of the day, I would feel like, crap, and then I'd feel better. I'd start eating again, feel better. The first match of the day, I'm, like, holding it in the whole time. It was, like, the first period. Casey might know this. And, I'm like, oh, my God. And it, like, all came out. And I was like, oh, my God.
During a match?
During a match.
What kind of uniform did you have?
It was like, it's like a singlet. It's like,
what color?
A tiny little thing.
So in the middle of the match, you dropped a bomb?
Well, yeah, it was like all watery,
Oh, my God.
Howard, I've seen that happen with a guy with a white singlet on.
What did the opponent do? Like, is he...
It was like a kid from another school that I kind of, like, knew. And I'm like, oh, my God, my friends are going to kill me. So I just, like...
Did they stop the match?
What's that?
Did they stop the match?
Or do you win?
I was like, oh, should I try to stop and run to the bathroom or something? Nothing. So I just, like, basically died out the rest of the match. I lost the match. And it was like, it was so sick. It was like all over me. It was like all over the kids.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I went back and,
Were you like the laughing stock of the school afterwards?
Actually, like, I don't know. Like, no one even said a word about it. I'm like, I can't believe someone didn't notice.
Wow.
Because it was like, it was like nasty.
Is that legal in a wrestling match?
But, it happens all the time because people don't eat for like 3 days. No, you pig out. Your body can't handle that. You get squeezed around the waist once, it's coming out.
All the time, because it's like pure water.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Howard, I told you guys about the time I was on the toilet and the doorbell rang and I dropped the hanger and I didn't know I stepped in it.
It's so embarrassing to be an adult and have an accident.
Well, you know what? The doorbell rang, right? And I thought that I had cleaned.
You thought you were done.
I thought it was done, but I must have had a hanger. And I ran all the way downstairs, and I opened up the door, and it's a kid, like, selling magazines. I go, not interested. I shut the door, and I turned around, and I looked, and it's her footprint all the way up the
It's bad enough when you stop in dog duty.
Yeah, I told my wife, my sneakers were out back because I had to hose them down.
Yeah.
Except the dog duty. It was all over the status.
You would say you saw one of your neighbors make a duty in your backyard?
No, it was I used to live right behind. It was a place where they parked the trucks for a landscaping business. So we were having a barbecue with the whole family. And all of a sudden my wife goes, "Oh my God, look!" And it was one of the Hispanic day workers. He had just come back and he just dropped his pants and was going.
Wow.
You know, right in front of us. And I went and complained to the guy. When I told the guy, the owner, he started to laugh.
Yeah, Mary Ellen.
Yes. Hello?
Yeah, always say make duty.
Oh, okay. Is that what I need to say?
Yes.
Okay. I used to be the manager of a Victoria's Secret store in Greenwich, Connecticut, and we were having a visit from our regional manager. So we were cleaning our store real well one time, and I looked underneath a table, and I saw something, and unfortunately pulled it out, and it was a pair of panties with a big duty in them that someone had...
That was KC.
underneath the table.
Wow.
And obviously stolen a pair of panties to replace it after they got rid of those under the table in the store.
So somebody had an accident, just whipped their panties off and threw it underneath the table.
Yep, I guess so.
Wow.
Why would you throw it under a table?
Now I know what the secret is.
That's Victoria's Secret.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
That's quick thinking. I might as well, like, dump my panties.
Whip it under the table.
No one's going to notice panties in Victoria's Secret.
You tell me you've never been on the couch on a Sunday watching a really big game and you're very comfortable and you didn't at least think about it.
You're crazy, Artie.
You can't walk to 5 feet?
You know, just...
Artie's like a blob.
Really? He doesn't even want to move for that?
I mean, if you just say, you know, hey, look, I'll just get it later.
Let me ask you a question.
It's 3rd and 8.
If it's a goof for Christmas, I got you a bedpan, just like it's a goof. Would you use it?
No, stop it.
I don't know.
What are you talking about? You do it in your pants?
What if I got you a Depends?
Well, you know, okay. That would be when it's bad.
Have you ever gone to the bathroom in a diaper? I mean, you know, as an adult.
Not since the late 60s.
I have.
No,
I couldn't do it. We tried it on the air. We tried to go to the bathroom in diapers.
Gary was the only one.
Gary was the only one who could do it. He had this strange look on his face. We put on adult diapers to see if we...
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Really?
That was a big. That was 2 nights on E.
And you couldn't go?
I couldn't.
I know it was really embarrassing.
I really tried.
I did too, but I could not make that move.
You know, Artie, it was really embarrassing. Like, I knew I was going, and I think the face gave me away.
Yeah.
But then they said they saw my diapers.
The diaper's starting to get full.
I think Gary's full.
You know why? I don't think they expect you to fully go to the bathroom in those diapers as an adult.
To catch
any
accident, I guess.
Like a little bit of an accident, right?
I'll tell you now what I said then. It wasn't entirely uncomfortable.
Really?
It was, you know.
Liked it.
It was sort of freeing.
You know who used to wear diapers was Tiny Tim.
Really?
Did he?
Well, he didn't like underwear. He didn't want to. He thought it was unsanitary.
No.
So he wasn't going in them.
Who knows what he was doing? Guy was a real freak. Who knows what he was doing in those diapers? Got to take a break and we'll do the news right after these words.